2. Come. You look just like me. Alright, it's like you're talking to me.
Episode 2, season.
That was the intro? That was so short.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? It's only the second episode. We got to work our way up to an ultimate pen or a pen ultimate.
The ultimate pen.
Yes.
This is the ultimate pen.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call the second best pen? We don't have a name for that yet.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Keep listening and you'll find out. But welcome to The Black Hole, episode 2, season 2.
Yeah.
We are adjusting levels. We are
To say that, I'm trying to do it like surreptitiously.
Like you're scheming on.
I thought the surreptitious. Yeah, no, just like not secretively, just like keeping it on the DL.
On the DL.
On the down.
DL,
keeping it on
bro.
the download.
Your download, bro.
That's what DL stands for, download, right?
Yeah.
Keeping it on the download.
No, down low.
Keeping it on the
down low.
The down low?
Yeah, it's like.
When are you gay?
Like, well, yeah, exactly. Like when you are on the DL, you're secretly in the closet.
Gay people used to, like the soundbite says, gay people used to have to keep it on the down low.
Yeah. Now, but like if you're straight, you have to keep it on the down low.
I don't know if I would go that far.
Keep your secrets.
I don't know if I would go that far. Yes, straights are the new persecuted.
Yeah. Straight whites, supposedly. Straight
You know, we're living
Judeo-Christian whites
Yeah. Yeah.
are the most persecuted ever. But I digress, as usual.
So,
Mamma mia.
okay, well, let's do a proper introduction of season 2.
Go ahead.
Episode 2.
Introduce this beautiful episode we have.
You are...
Sancho D. Bayleaf.
I am Doggy Boy J, and these lovely sound bites are being played by...
Little Mid.
Yeah, little Mid.
I did that one.
We have a
my
little
voice.
We have a little Mid again with us here. Yeah, we have a little Mid again here at episode 2. He's actually gonna be here all season. Believe it or not.
Yeah, he did so well the first episode that he is super excited.
Yeah, he's gonna be here all episode, all season, ladies and gents. So, Sancho D. Bayleaf, what is the topic of today's episode of The Black Hole, season 2, episode 2? The topic of it is
Another one.
Sex. Do we have
Yeah.
any sexy music? Maybe like a sexy bass rip. We could really.
No one really associates bass riffs with sexiness. It's like wow.
Yeah, it's like a wow.
This is what I thought.
It's like
too.
a funk guitar.
I think it's pretty sexy. Larry David would do.
All right. Well, we do have a top of the show announcement. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, not bad.
Oh, not so good. All right. So we do have a top of the show announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Although,
And I'm excited.
even though this episode is about sex, sex is in some ways related to gender.
Oh.
The extent of which depends on what level of leftist you're talking to, or rightist. People say leftist, but not rightist. Rightist?
Right. Yeah, it's too close to like arthritis.
Yeah, I think it's just fascist.
Fascists. Yeah. Fucking.
What type of ist they are?
Yeah, race.
Yeah, racist,
Fascist.
fascist.
This is what it does. It feels like the male fantasy.
But we do have a top of the show announcement.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this
You
announcement.
would be excited for the announcement because we are finally, the audience has been clamoring for the following information, and we are finally going to announce Sancho sdbayleaf's gender. Yeah. So it is your. That's right, folks. We gotten 7,000 emails of this, mostly from the 4 people from Vietnam, about Sancho sdbayleaf's gender reveal. Oh, he's gonna write it on a secret card, and he's gonna hand it to me, and I'm gonna read it here for you for the first time, folks. We're gonna learn it together. Sancho sdbayleaf's. I'm closing my eyes. I'm waiting for.
I'm handing it to him.
Sancho sdbayleaf's gender reveal on the Black Hole episode called Sex.
All right.
What's the front? What's the back?
This is the front.
When
and the back will have my gender on it.
So when I open my eyes, I'm not gonna immediately see your gender.
No.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I'm now opening my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it says gender reveal. And then when I flip this card over,
It will be revealed.
we are going to reveal live to us later, a few weeks later to you guys, whenever this goes up. We are going to reveal Sancho sdbayleaf's gender. I'm excited.
Me too. This is a big moment for me. I've gotten in tune with myself and my body, and I can't wait to share my new revelation with all of you.
It is what it is.
All right. Sancho sdbayleaf's gender.
Wait. No, it's not that point in the show yet.
Oh, we do it later?
Yeah, we do it later. We got to keep the people on edge.
Oh.
We got to keep.
So the top of the show announcement is that we're going to be announcing
Yes.
Sancho sdbayleaf's gender
Yes.
later. So I'm actually going to put this card aside. We're not cheating here, folks. I have not read this card.
He almost did.
I almost did, but I have not read this card. We don't know exactly what's on it.
I did. I spoke to
So-
another doctor, not a pediatrician or not one from the
If you
ER.
recall from last week, we had quite a unsuccessful segment about Sancho sdbayleaf's pediatrician he was trying to fuck or something.
Yeah, it's a long. I'm done with her.
Okay, you're not
yeah,
trying to fuck her anymore.
Yeah, and I found a new doctor.
Oh.
Kind of sketchy because I didn't have to meet them in an office, but they did tell me my gender.
Is that what you wrote on the card? What they told you?
Yeah. What they told me, they did a thorough.
Did they touch your balls right?
It,
Did they touch your balls right?
I don't want to give too much away, and I don't want this doctor to get his appointments filled up. But
You know what they say? If the doctor ain't touch your balls right, that ain't the right doctor.
yeah, get a different doctor tonight.
All right, so we're gonna do Sancho sdbayleaf's gender reveal later. But I do have a question for you because the episode is called Sex, but the first topic of discussion is gender, which this is a controversial thing because the right wingers think that sex and gender are basically the same thing, and the left wingers think that they almost have the ultra left wingers think that they have no relation whatsoever, which is insane to me.
Okay.
I think that they're related but not the same. That's my opinion on it.
Okay.
But why on the episode about sex, why is gender are you accidentally conflating the two? Is your gender reveal right-wing bigot? Is that what I'm going to see when I flip over that card? Why are we talking about gender on the episode about sex?
Because in order to get a gender, what has to happen prior to that?
You have to have sex.
Yes, exactly. Somebody has to have sex.
Something has to get put in you.
Yeah, something has to insert and explode.
Yeah.
And I think some ovulation happens.
Well,
maybe some menstruation happens. Maybe penetration already happens. More menstruations happen.
You'd think ladies would womenstrate.
What? Yeah, right. What? Men should menstruate.
Women should womenstrate. But no, okay. Keep going on your topic. Well, so why are we talking about gender on the show about sex?
Because sex and gender are often confused to be one and the same, as you said.
Well, I was weenie born, and I do identify as weenie born.
Weenie born.
So in
I
my
thought you identified as doggy boy.
Oh, I'm a weenie born doggy boy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a weenie born doggy boy.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Are you a weenie born Sancho?
We'll find out later.
Oh, what if I flip that as a weenie born? I'm like, how the hell did we get?
Yeah, we are of one mind on one track.
You know, like Skyrim. There's
in
the
one
dragon.
hole.
Skyrim. There's the Dragonborn. That's like who you play as. I'm gonna play as like a Bethesda RPG where you play as the weenie born, and you have like a weenie, and everyone's just like, "This is so amazing that you have a weenie."
Really, I want to play.
It's like a whole 80-hour long RPG about having a wiener.
I want.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yeah, that's what I would say about. That's what I say when I play most Bethesda
Yeah,
games.
more like Dragon Board.
What the hell? A whole ass fucking yacht is coming down the Hudson.
That's a cruise ship.
That's what I mean. A cruise ship. Sorry, not a yacht. A whole ass. I don't think I've ever seen a cruise ship coming down the Hudson in my life. What in the hell? No, is that the YMCA? What is this?
Seems like a mistake.
I think a cruise ship took a wrong turn, folks. It's coming down the Hudson.
Yeah.
This is not. No one's taking a cruise through the.
Who's the captain of that ship? Sully?
Yeah.
Sully Sullenberg? Or
I
whatever.
don't even understand it.
Because he was the pilot that
in
had
Uncharted?
No.
The Uncharted games? Who's Sully?
He's the pilot that had to land the plane in the Hudson River.
Oh.
So he's like,
That's like a piece of New York trivia I'm not privy to.
yeah, he's a now he's a cruise captain, and he had to steer the cruise ship into the Hudson River.
We got off topic though here.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about gender on the Black Hole episode about sex? Defend yourself.
I thought I already did, because gender and sex are usually conflated
No.
from
Nope.
whatever
Nope.
didac you are.
Whatever you're born with, that has no connection to what you identify as at all.
All right. Well, I disagree slightly.
Yeah, I do too.
So, so gender.
Yes, gender. I like it. I like it more than I like it more than I like Gen Z.
Yeah, Gen Z.
I like gender more than I like Gen Z. I just want to put that out there.
Gen Z, I feel like, is just piggybacking off of the prior generation.
Yeah, Gen Z kind of is just like noob millennials.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, we're just gonna do what they did, but more snarky.
And then Gen A is just gonna be fucking.
Yeah, Gen A,
I like to call Gen A the Cocoa Melon generation.
the Cocoa Melon Skibbity Toilet.
No, they're
Generation.
not. They're not even Skibbity Toilet. They're Cocoa Melon. They are. So. Yeah. I like Skibbity Toilet more.
Here to hurt nobody.
Thank you,
I'm a
Lil Mid.
Skibbity Toilet fan.
Oh,
the
really?
way.
All right.
This
Yeah.
is why Lil Mid doesn't have his
Lil
own
Mid
mic.
is a Skibbity Toilet fan.
I mean, I like Skibbity Toilet more than I like Cocoa Melon.
I like Coke.
I heard a Cocoa Melon song. I thought it was okay. It was pretty good.
Well, how did it go?
You're emotionally.
I don't
Gen
really
A.
remember.
Lil Mid is emotional.
Oh no,
Gen
Cocoa
A.
Melon is a baby thing.
Cocoa-
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of Coco, and it's like something called like Coco and something.
Cocoa Melon is like that YouTube channel that just shows like
No.
AI generated.
Oh no,
Go-
that's not.
go-
Oh no, I take it all
Yeah.
back.
And they have like
Take it
and,
back.
and they have like 160 million subscribers.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
my
impressive.
God.
We should do something like that.
Yeah,
We should-
sell our soul to
Oh
Satan.
no, I
Yo,
just said
do
something
you think he will buy
terrible.
it? Do you think he will buy it? Our souls?
Yeah,
You think we-
yeah. Let's ask Satan how much my soul's
What
worth
was
on the
it?
market.
What was it? Coco and
So you're talking about all right, Lil Man, that's enough. Yeah, you
Coco and Claire.
okay. So you listed gender as the first topic on today's episode about sex to clear up the fact that they are often conflated, but they're not the
Yes.
same.
Yes. It's a touchy topic
It
and
is.
issue, and I feel like it's a fucking prime
Okay.
prime for
All
examination in the black hole.
All right. So let's channel our inner fascist, aka Matt Walsh.
Okay.
Let's
Here we go.
definitively answer the question for Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh, if
I'm
you're
gonna
listening,
have to shove my head as far up of my ass.
Matt
as
Walsh.
Here we
Okay.
go.
This portion of the black hole. Oh, it's all up in your black hole.
My head.
This segment of the black hole is only for Matt Walsh. We are going to answer his question, what is a woman, definitively, 100%, so he can remove his stupid documentary from circulation. Sancho de Bayleaf, please tell Matt Walsh what a woman is.
I'm about to end this man's
A
whole.
woman is my bed dweller. A woman is my D-rider. A woman is my mom. Whoa, hold on.
Your mom is a D rider, just not your D. Hopefully.
Hopefully my dad's D,
Yeah.
or else I wouldn't exist.
or your dad ain't your dad.
Yeah, my dad.
Your dad ain't who you think he is.
He's the milkman.
Well, all right. Well, okay. So that's what you would tell Matt Walsh. Okay.
Yeah.
What
I would tell Matt Walsh to get another hobby.
Yeah, I would tell Matt Walsh to do things that will get me demonetized if this was a YouTube channel. No, here's my real answer to what is a woman. The question itself is predicated upon a dichotomy that is actually I thought
spell dichotomy.
I thought dichotomy. I actually thought of a really good analogy for gender today when I was in the shower thought type shit.
Oh,
so it's like
types
because you know right wingers have a lot of they have a lot of stake in like of like these defined gender roles, and
not enough chicken,
Yeah.
lean meats.
But I thought of a really good analogy, and it's like you know the question like how many genders are there, and like there's two.
Countless.
But asking how many genders there are
Mm-hmm.
is essentially like asking, in my opinion, how many countries there are. Whereas, like, yes, you can say there's 168 or whatever, how many countries, but the fact that there's 168 countries is because that is how groups of humans decided to organize themselves. So when you're asking how many genders there are, you're basically asking how many ways have humans decided to organize themselves? How many roles have they decided to organize themselves into? And because the answer to that, even if it has traditionally been two, because it is an answer that is generated by humans just deciding how they want to organize themselves, it can change. It can always change. So it's like the answer to how many genders there are is however many roles. Yeah.
Okay.
However many countries there are.
there.
Yeah. No, it's however many roles that are that people want there to be. And I think we're at a point where we don't really want there to be, I am this thing, I am that thing. People just want to be what they are.
Yeah.
So the actual answer is that it's not even how many genders there are. It's this, we're watching like the decay of gender even as a concept of having that much value.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, who cares? It's like if you were born this and you want to be this, or if you were born that and you want to be that, or if you're born this and you want to be this, who cares?
Well,
Yes.
video games.
Not any video game. Final Fantasy VII.
Specifically.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
Lil Mid, what do you think about what I just said?
Love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
So
But
they're right.
Don't you think the countries analysis, the countries analogy is pretty good, right?
Huh.
It's like yes, there's a definitive answer of how many countries there are, but like the fact that there are those countries is just because that's how humans decided to organize themselves. So it's like
Yeah, sure.
So it's not like
I feel
It's
like
not
that's
like-
backing yourself into a corner.
no,
though.
but it's not like there's 100 and whatever countries because as a matter of nature, as a matter of biological fact, there are this many countries. That's just what we decided over time, and I think gender is the same thing,
So
right?
if you're living in a country,
Sure.
you're saying you can only be one gender because you're living in one country.
So what Sancho's saying is he doesn't know what analogies are.
I mean, I get them seasonally.
Seasonal analogies. Shit. This autumn is like...
is like very male.
Yeah, neither of us could think of an analogy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very mailman.
Boy.
You think that's a little redundant? Mailman?
Oh, man. In a way, yeah.
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 So, only men could be mailmen. A male woman will be transgender.
Well, they're transferring mail from one place to another.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Exactly.
Mailman.
Yeah. You ever play Hanky Panky?
No.
You know.
No, I have not.
You want to play it now?
Definitely not.
Why not? Yeah.
Sancho's getting closer to me than my comfort.
Well, it's like when you put the hands
That's
together.
not called hanky panky.
What is it called?
What is that called?
Do you know what that's called, Little Mid?
Oh, it's slipping my mind right now.
Yeah, me too. It's not hanky panky.
Yeah, what is that called?
Oh man, why can't I think of that?
No, I know it's
Yeah, let's get a round going. Let's get.
Is this all you do? What kind of game is this?
I think there's like a back.
Oh yeah, well there's moves. You
yeah,
can
there's
do.
like a palm.
What is that called?
Miss Mary Mac. That's what you say while you play it, Miss Mary Mac.
That's one of the things you can
Yeah.
say.
Oh.
What is that called?
Is that Hanky Panky?
It's not called.
Hanky
No,
Panky.
it's
No,
not
that's not
called hanky
hanky
panky.
Why?
Because kids don't have hanky panky.
Yeah, they play it on the playground.
It's not called hanky panky.
They do it on the playground.
Hanky panky means sex.
That's why. It's a bullet point on this.
Yeah.
Episode. Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Hanky panky hill.
Hanky Panky, Mr. Hanky Panky.
What is that called?
Patty cake?
Patty cake.
Patty cake? It could easily be called Hanky Panky, though, right? Patty cake,
Yeah.
Hanky Panky.
Yeah,
it's
called
kind of got a
It's called patty
got
cake.
a similar.
Yeah, that is some
ring.
patty cake is some fucking depression era shit that somehow managed to
Are you hungry?
last all the way to my childhood.
Well, I got a game. I got a
Patty cake?
game to take your mind off
Hey,
of your
kids.
hunger pains.
Dude, there is no way they are Gen A, right? That's the new ones. The
Alpha?
babies.
Gen Alpha.
Alpha.
Yeah. There's no way Gen Alpha's playing patty cake, right?
No, they're playing
McDonald's apple pies.
yeah, McDonald's apple pie. They're playing Wendy's Frosties. Or Skibbity. Yeah, they're playing that. I know they're.
All right,
I
yeah.
hope
So
they're-
you wrote hanky panky because it means sex, but yes, patty cake. You were thinking of patty cake.
Fuck,
Kids
yeah.
are not playing hanky
I'm a little
panky.
embarrassed.
Yeah, they're not playing hanky
I-
panky. Well, some kids
and I-
are,
you know.
and then that's the
I feel bad because
the future therapist's livelihood.
yeah, I live next to a Muslim gentleman, and he has like 4 wives and countless amounts of kids that just run around the entire building.
Yes.
And
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Wait. You actually live?
Yeah.
There's a Muslim in your building. Has 4 wives.
Yeah, he has. I think actually 3
All in one apartment.
all in one apartment.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, sometimes they have the door open, and all I see is just like a ton of kids, a ton of children, and I've seen like I thought like having multiple wives would like bring happiness to a person, but I see him, he seems run down.
Yeah. No. That's.
He comes home late at night. The soles on his shoes are worn down.
Yeah,
He's
The souls in his soul are probably.
yeah, the soles on his sole's feet worn down.
That's what you said that's what you said the first time.
Yeah.
You were really going for that. It's just, like,
But yeah, I was just like, "Hey kids, you want to play hanky panky?" And now I feel like bipedal because they have both boys and girls, and I try to be. I feel like I relate more to children than I do adults. So
Because they're fucking stupid.
yeah, so, like adults seem to want to challenge you on things.
They do.
So do kids, but they want to challenge you on things I feel like I could have an upper hand on. They're just like, oh, you're fat. And I'll be like, well, you're young and dumb.
I'm here to date your 6-year-old.
I hope that's not what my neighbors think. But so from this point going forward, I'm gonna challenge them to games of patty cake rather
and not
than
hanky panky.
Hanky panky.
So you've been going up to this dude's kids and saying, "Hey, you want to play hanky panky?"
Yeah, this dude's and these ladies' kids. Yeah.
And how they've been giving you the stink eye?
I don't even think they speak English.
So they're not giving you the stink eye. They're giving you the. No offense. What do you think they call the stink eye in other languages?
All I can think is
The fart ball.
the fart ball, the jizz sneeze, the dick sneeze.
He's giving me the dick sneeze.
He's giving me the dick sneeze. Achit. Achit. So, like, but speaking about hanky panky, now that it's, I understand that it pertains to sex. A lot of people connect sexual activities with sports to make sex last a little longer.
Who?
Men specifically. They while in the act, they don't want to.
I didn't know hanging yourself by the neck until you were dead was a sport.
I wrote a blog post about that.
Well, you don't have to hang yourself until you're dead. You hang yourself until you bust a nut.
Oh.
You get that overwhelming euphoric sensation, and then you get yourself down if you're lucky enough. If you're not lucky enough, you just hang there with your dick in your hand until your stepson finds you and tells your wife.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I've had some questionable JO sessions in my life.
Mind if I question them?
Sure, but
how were they?
Regrettable.
I'll fucking do it again.
But I have never once ever, and don't think I will ever have the thought of trying to hang myself while I whack off to make it better. That is. Have you ever legitimately thought about doing that? Have you done that?
No.
Have you thought about doing it?
Yet. I thought about doing it because it's the thought is out there.
It just seems like you have people need something better to do. That is just not a good thing to do.
Because
hobby.
I thought about like
why would you do it?
Like, I don't think I would act on it, but I think about offing myself often, and I try to think of the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And that has come up. It's just like, hey, that's not such a bad way. You know, you bust a nut, you transcend into the afterlife, and get away from this facade.
I'd rather transcend into the afterwife. You know, my old battle axe.
Do you want to see the most illegal thing I own?
Sorry to interrupt you.
So
I don't actually have a wife.
yeah. How about husband?
I am not married.
Oh. Marriage is such a scam.
Oh, tell me more.
It's just like you have to.
You know, this is supposed to be the episode about sex, and now we're talking about marriage, which, in my experience, is the exact opposite of sex.
Do we have one of those?
There is on there. Yeah. But
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't favorite it.
Okay. No.
There is?
That was
Yeah,
like the
there
perfect
definitely is.
timing for a rim shot.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
It's called drums.
It's not called rim shot. Is that not PC enough?
That's not actually a rim shot version of it, though. He's actually hitting the snare.
Well, we'll call it snare hit.
Because rim shot is...
It's the
What's when you
yeah
hit the rim?
the rim of the snare.
Unless that
Okay,
is a...
shut up, Mr. Actually knows how to drum.
Well, unless that is a rim shot, and it's just like a really loud rim
That's
shot.
what's
It sounds
called
like
a rim
snare.
shot in showbiz.
I thought a rim shot was like
Alright,
when
your
a
favorites.
when a person eats your butt out and then like you shoot you
Yeah,
shoot out your
It's like when
wiener.
you ask them to come inside you, but then they pull out the last second and it gets all over, the rim.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, but why? Is that really why you wrote sports down? I thought you were going for like some trans people in sports topic thing.
Oh, let's go for it then.
I don't care. That's my. Well,
I think the entire I think sports have to change now. Like we've changed.
Well, men's sports don't have to change.
No, yeah.
To be fair,
yes, men's sports don't have to change, but to include transgender people.
You can be trans in men's sports.
Well,
no one cares.
Yeah, but
it's really just women's sports.
It would have to. It would. Well, if a lady to man trans person.
Yeah, nobody would care.
Nobody would care.
Nobody would care.
They'll be like, get him on the field and let's.
Because
that's pretty much Rudy. Rudy was essentially a trans man because like he was short. He was he.
Wait, Rudy Giuliani?
No. Rudy the football player.
What is that movie actually about? I've never seen it. I know Sean Astin's in it.
Yeah, it's an underdog story where this short, chubby guy that like wanted to play football, and everybody's like, "You can't play football. You're short and chubby."
Yeah.
You know.
Even though there's a lot of short, chubby football players, like linebackers, right? They just get jacked.
Yeah, they get jacked, but he refused to get jacked because.
But he still wanted to play football.
Yeah, he was just like, I just want to lay on my couch, play my video games,
play his Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, play my Switchy Poo while eating my Donny Poos, and I just want to be out there on the field, representing lazy assholes, lazy short.
I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
Fat assholes.
Yeah.
And so they gave him, his 15 minutes. He managed to do something amazing that, honestly, I forgot.
Are you sure this is the plot of this movie?
No. I honestly only seen
when does Bill Cosby go Rudy in this movie?
That's Rudy 2.
Electric Cosby Lou.
Sleep harder.
Sleep hard too. Sleep harder. Man. Okay.
Yeah. So
my point is that male sports no one cares. Women's sports, I don't know. But the sports bodies have to figure it out, I guess.
I don't even
really think it's a political issue.
Relating sports to sex, men usually go to sports in their mind while they're having sex, and when they're on the cusp of ejaculating.
Oh, that's how they do it.
Touchdown. Paul O'Neill is on is playing shortstop, and he throws the ball to.
That's how they do it.
Yeah. So it kind of like.
Oh my God, that's how they do it.
Yeah, that's how they prevent themselves from ejaculating inside their significant other.
Man,
impregnating them.
I've just been thinking
giving them a turd baby, depending on what hole they're in.
I've just been thinking about Crash Bandicoot's girlfriend.
You don't have to pull out at all. You could just dip your balls in hot water for 30 minutes a day. No sperm.
What?
Why would?
So it like kills the sperm in your balls.
It kills all the sperm. When your balls get warmer than body temperature, kills them.
Wow. Have you done this, little mid?
I have not. No. I'm pretty good at pulling out.
Can't you always?
Yeah, my pull-out game.
Can't you just drink a lot of Mountain Dew as well? Does not kill your sperm count?
It does.
I heard it does. I don't
eat soybeans.
Soy boy.
I'm a condom fan. That's my strategy.
Condom fan. I think it's a hoax.
The hottest, my most controversial opinion ever is that I can barely tell the difference.
That is controversial.
I don't think it's. I honestly don't think it's any better without a condom.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm dead serious. I legitimately do not think it feels any better without a condom.
You are totally wrong.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but
you don't have
not my.
You don't have my body. You can't feel what I feel.
Yeah, I can't.
Fuck You can? That
Yep.
sucks.
Depending on what the back of that
I'm
card
glad I
says.
don't feel what you feel. If you can't feel a difference,
I don't
oh
have.
my God.
I don't have a very sensitive dick.
None.
It's very true.
Are you circumcised?
I'm very circumcised.
None.
Very circumcised.
I'm very
that means they took
circumcised.
too much off.
Yeah, I took a ball.
They took a ball.
Yeah, they missed.
They missed. They castrated you a bit. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's on here? Dude, I wish that was on vinyl so bad.
That track is so fire.
I want to start a record label to press a 7-inch of that single and then immediately cancel my record label. It just existed to do.
I support that.
To do a 7-inch release of what's that song called? Fifth Element.
Yeah, sixth
element?
Yeah, it's something absurd. What we have 4 elements, right?
Well, I mean, not really. There's like 200 on the periodic table. The whole as far as the classical elements of like the pre-science days.
Is sex one of them?
No.
Because sex was the 5th element in the movie.
Lub.
What?
It was lub, not sex.
Lub?
Lub.
But
Oh, that's my
they,
favorite
but
movie
they
you guys
like when they were
talking
just
about.
like, oh,
Yeah, it's the second
One of them.
It's the second lowest film on my recommended list. It is on my recommended list though, but it's the second lowest one on
what
the
is
entire
that's
list.
like 98.
What?
That's 98 on your top 100.
No, not my top 100. My recommended list is much bigger than my top 100.
Oh, okay. So it's like 399.
Overall, I would say when the project is done, there's probably going to be
Is
around
this our sports?
400 films on my
Is
recommended
this
list.
our sports?
Well,
talk?
yeah.
No, we're talking about sex.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is
We're still on hanky panky.
We're still no, we're on sports.
around sports.
Oh God.
I don't really know much about sports, but I have thought about Bruce Willis a while to prevent myself from premature ejaculating. I was like, Bruce Willis's hairline specifically. It's just like Die Hard. It was that here. The kid, he was wearing a hairpiece, you know.
And then it turned into dementia.
And then yeah. It was,
He had no more hair left to lose.
Yeah.
So it started taking his brain away.
It was almost like his hair was controlling his brain.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
Damn, I messed up. We gotta go bald.
Yeah.
All right. So that concludes our sports.
Nice segue. Nice segue.
So much sports.
Yeah, but
I'm
basketball.
sported out.
Like balls. Balls are always represented.
Balls are always what?
represented in sports.
Balls are very represented in sports. You're
You got
right about that, Sancho.
Football. We got baseball.
Soccer ball.
Soccer ball.
Hockey ball.
Hockey ball.
Boxing ball.
Boxing ball.
Track and field ball.
Track and field ball.
Water polo bar. Ball.
Water.
Shot put ball.
Shot put ball.
Marco Polo ball.
Roller ball.
Roller derby ball. Curling ball.
Skeet ball.
Skeet ball. Luge ball.
Quidditch ball.
Quidditch ball.
But yeah, balls are just very prominent in sports.
Yeah. Especially in hockey.
Yeah. And I feel like balls are not prominent in sex.
I don't know.
They're very misrepresented.
Oh, how are they misrepresented?
Well, misrepresented isn't the correct word.
You misrepresented the word misrepresented.
yes. Neglected. I feel like the balls are neglected.
Your lady's not slobbing on your balls?
No, not usually. No. I feel like neglecting the balls is a big mistake that a lot of people
My balls
make.
is the only part of my body that I feel.
Oh, that's and you don't put your ball. Stickball, yeah. And you don't put your balls inside. You don't penetrate with your balls.
Well, I put them
right?
in my ass.
You put them in your ass.
Yeah, when I fuck.
Oh wow. So it's that's a
What?
that's a skill.
Yeah, tuck them in.
You tuck them in.
You don't tuck your balls in your ass?
No, I have very tight balls.
What the hell do your balls do then?
My balls don't hang as low as I've seen other other men's balls.
My balls are
hang.
pretty tight. I've been told
Yeah.
I have small balls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, mid.
Little mid is.
Yeah, you know, my balls mid.
Your balls
to
are
be.
mid. Yeah.
And Lil.
Tight balls.
Lil and mid.
So you have long balls. Lil mid has tight balls.
I don't have
tight
long.
balls.
I just tuck them in when I fuck.
Oh, they're long enough to tuck in.
Do you put them back inside yourself?
Yeah, I tuck them in.
You turn them back into like ovaries?
No, I tuck
No,
them in.
no,
I
it's
tuck them in my
He
ass.
puts them in his beehole.
In your butthole?
Yeah, I tuck them in.
Yeah, that's a skill.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I tuck them in.
I'm sorry, I need to see that.
That's
Do you fart them out?
That's why they call me Tucker Carlton. But all right, so but I wasn't always able to do this. Not until I hit puberty was I able to do the whole ball tuck. Puberty. What does puberty have to do with sex? Oh, okay, it has a lot to do with sex. Let's talk about puberty, man. Oh man, that was a rough time.
Puberty wasn't so bad for me.
I whacked off a lot to my brother's Playboy collection.
Ew.
And why is that gross?
Because I feel like that's like a connection. Like it's like you.
He didn't know I was doing it.
It's like you double team the the magazine with your brother.
Yeah, but he didn't know. I found them. And
That's fucked up.
Sneaked them. Nah,
Does your brother know this?
no.
How would you? How would he? How would he feel if he found out that you've been?
He'd probably be like, "Oh, I'm drunk."
Oh, it's your drunk brother.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll fucking do it again.
Yeah. So I don't think he wouldn't care.
Okay. Yeah, he wouldn't care. I don't know the guy, but I know he wouldn't care.
He would not care.
He would probably like insist, like, "Oh, you like." He'll probably offer it next time you're over. Like, "Hey, I got some new
I
mags.
used to,
Do you
I used to
wanna-"
also whack it to a bunch of weird Vietnamese porn that my Vietnamese friends had.
Roses are red.
Well, what was weird about him?
Violets are blue.
Oh, man, they just put cream on everything.
Cream?
So, yeah, I was watching these like Vietnamese porns and like the girls like nether regions was just covered in like white cream, and then the dudes would smear this white cream all over their nuts and dick.
Did they
Yeah, and then there would just and there would just be cream.
Did they produce? Did the women
No.
produce this cream?
No,
or was it like
no, they were
lube?
like they like smeared it. Yeah, it must have been some like weird type of lube that wasn't clear, but they would smear it over everything. It was really gross actually, and I never could quite get it off. I think to that stuff.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Well said, little mid. Well said.
That's going in the favorites.
It's a little mid or little middle.
Little mid.
Little mid.
Little middle.
Little mid.
Little middle.
Don't call me middle, baby.
Don't call.
So that was the bulk of my puberty was that. Oh, I also used to raid his DVD collection for R-rated movies with sex scenes to whack it to as well.
Oh man, I remember the first initial thought that I had about going to a specific point in an R-rated movie to whack it to.
Oh, what movie was it?
Life of Brian.
Weird choice.
Weird choice, but I remember it was the first time I saw a full frontal bush.
Yep, it was Bush.
And I was just like,
Man Bush too.
yeah, man, but man,
Graham
dong.
Chapman Bush to be specific.
Yeah, yo, props to him for hanging full dong.
He did hang dong.
Yep. R.I.P. to a goat. See. So
Hey, we're not talking about Goatsy anymore. This
What?
is season 2. Third time's a charm, man. That's the tagline of season 2.
third time's a charm, baby.
Yeah.
Baby. So yeah, Life of Brian. There's full bush, and I remember my parents going to look for a new house. and-
Controversially, I think the worst Monty Python film, by the way.
The worst. Are you including Now for it's something completely different?
You know what? I've never actually seen that one all the way through.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Even though it's a rehashing. Of,
It's reshooting
Yeah.
sketches.
yeah, I enjoy it. I think they're beautiful people.
Yeah.
So where was I? Yeah, I remember my parents going to a realtor, and they asked me. I was at an age where I could be left at home alone, and we rented Monty Python's The Life of Brian the night before. They were like, "Hey, Sancho, do you want to come with us to go look at some houses?"
Now I'm gonna whack it.
No, I stupidly was just like, "Yeah, sure, I'll come along." And as I was taking a car ride with them all the way out in Pennsylvania, I was just like, "Dang, I really wish I could whack it right now." And I was just like, "Oh, I saw a bush, and I've never seen one before. I could have just rewound it and whacked it all day to that." And then I like was pissed off at myself that I didn't stay home.
You missed a whack opportunity.
Yeah, whack opportunity. And then later on, I rewatched Life of Brian, and I realized that bush wasn't so great to whack off to anyway.
Yeah, it's like that Jesus era bush.
Yeah. Selma Hayek and Dusk Till Dawn. That was another big one.
She doesn't show bush though.
She doesn't. And she doesn't even show titties.
She doesn't even show titty. Yeah.
Other like the extras show titties,
Yeah.
but it's like it's not as good as the Selma Hayek dancing scene for some reason. It's just like, even though I guess it's like leaving something up to the imagination. And yeah, she was really. I would have definitely smelled.
Did you ever go whitewater rafting, or just go on any of those things where you got to like go on a little boat by yourself?
I've always wanted to. No.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time, but then I had to sell my kayak. Get it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Puberty, sex, it all fucking sucks, folks.
Yeah.
I think we need to get into the only reason anybody's listening to any of this garbage, and that is, it is time. We are going to reveal Sancho dbayleaf's gender.
I'm excited.
We're going to reveal Sancho dbayleaf's gender. All right. Yes, it's time. We are going to reveal Sancho dbayleaf's gender live on the Black Hole.
Just get a drum roll or something.
Live to 3 people, because this is not live to anybody else. All right. Here it is. Dude.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Dude.
My day is ruined.
Dude. Sancho dbayleaf's gender is dude. is dude. Dude. Yes, Sancho dbayleaf's gender is dude.
Well, I'm glad that I'm finally out. I'm exposed. All of you, send your hate mail if you want. I don't care. I'm finally out there. I'm putting myself out there. I am who I am. I'm comfortable in my own body now.
Comfortable in your own body. It's a good thing, right? Mm-hmm. You know what that reminds me of? Like when I really think about like being comfortable in your own body. Like you're just like, you're willing to show any aspect of your body to like the entire world, for the entire world to see, because you're just so comfortable with it.
You have to be really comfortable for that.
Yeah, but like, you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember that old? There's like this old website that used to like go around. People used to share it with each other. I forget what it was called, but it was just like a dude just like bending over and just like stretching his asshole just like out. Like so wide. It was like, you could just see, it was like the album, it was like the cover of the King Crimson album. You know the cover of the King Crimson?
It's like very pink.
Yeah, it was like,
and very
that guy,
like a guy screaming like, ah!
We don't have to get into it or anything.
What are you talking about?
We don't have to get into anything. But did you ever see that? It was going around for a while. It was called like Goat Man or something like that.
Goat Man. Is that like a SNL? There was a goat.
No, it was like
guy.
remember like Lemon Party? It was like these shots, like that photo of like old dudes sucking each other's dicks or whatever. And it was like they called them like shock.
Lemon Party.
Yeah, they called them like, that's what I just said. They called them like shock sites. It was like one of those.
Oh,
but for
shock site.
Yeah, it was like Goat Man sex or something like that.
Goat Man.
But
sex.
what's I don't know. When you said comfortable in your own body, it just really reminded me of that.
Like
for some reason,
somebody's willing to lay it all out there.
I haven't thought about that in years.
Oh well.
Did you ever see that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Goat
Man,
Man.
you know what I'm talking about?
Is it like a superhero shit?
I thought you were talking about Goatsy again.
Goatsy.
I thought you were talking about it again.
What?
I don't know what Lil Mid's talking about, everybody.
I think he's describing it. He's describing Goatsy. He's backdooring Goatsy.
Backdooring.
I'm doing nothing.
Goats.
I'm doing nothing of the sort, Lil Mid, and I don't know what you're talking about, and it makes me frankly sick.
Yeah, I kind of want to punch you right now.
Yeah,
in your face. I want to punch you in the face, Lil Mid.
Why do you want to punch Lil Mid in the face?
I don't know. He's like, he's bringing up some things that like.
If we talked about that before,
Just do it!
if we talked about that before, we wouldn't pretend not to have.
Just do it!
I want to punch you? You want Sancho to punch you?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Come on!
I'm not a violent person. I'm more of a lover than a fighter, so I will fuck you.
Just do it! Yeah, baby! That's what I'm waiting for.
Okay. All right. Well,
We're
we're at that time of the
So you're not doing
show.
that?
We're at that part of the show where we got to go on everyone's favorite website, Quora, and just see what the
internet says about sex.
Yeah, what are the
In all respect.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Oh wow! No, I found a really good one. No. There's adult. Oh man, you have to have a Quora account to go to adult ones.
So long, Bowser!
Looks like you have to get just sign up with your Google Gmail. You have mad Gmail accounts.
I do have a lot. I'm using my my dump account because I don't want. Get a verification code.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
I'll be right back. Gotta pee again.
Why every time we get to Quora you have to pee? Okay. So, oh my goodness gracious, I don't want to do this.
What is this?
It's been 2 years, Daddy. I still really miss you. Mommy says you're not at the store anymore, and that you're 6 feet under.
What is
whatever
this?
that means. Please come home. Mommy got a new boy.
I'm too millennial for this.
All right. No, this is really important. All right. So, we're here to see what the internet has to say about sex, right? And Alberto Lagaria, he has an answer for the question, is sex with a ghost a sin? Well, let's find out.
I don't like where this is
Sex
going.
with a ghost.
Is sex with a ghost a sin?
What kind of ghost?
I want to preface this with the entire answer is in uppercase letters. This is a caps.
Yeah, whoever patched this together is definitely going to the ranch.
This is a caps lock answer, so I will read it as if it is a caps lock answer. All right, here we go. Think it depends on your religious views. For example, I'm Christian and well, I've been visited by spirits that want sex. But still I'd be careful because there are also bad spirits out there that want to rape for your sperm and kill you in order to repopulate hell and have spawned demons, and these spirits are called succubus. And there's also man demons called incubus. But for normal spirits like sexual spirits, it's to visit you sometimes. They might visit you when you're awake or asleep. But bad demons usually rape you when you're asleep and sometimes molest you when you're awake. Thank you, Larbotel Lagaria. That's a very insightful answer.
Yeah, I love that answer.
Alright, let's see what other people have to say. Is sex with ghosts a sin? It's an impossible question to answer, given there is no such thing as sin, and there is no such thing as ghosts. Why'd you even bother, dude? Why'd you even bother writing that, you idiot? It's not about intercourse, it's about energy exchange. Okay.
I ain't reading
Energy
all that.
exchange. How do you do that?
Oh no. Wilden Zahar says, I am Muslim is top of my religion when a Muslim man shalawats for the Prophet Muhammad. I shouldn't laugh. For the Prophet Muhammad, and I did. It would attract the attention of the maidens of paradise, and one of them would ask of Allah to be given to him as a bride. She appeared as a young, lively... I don't even understand this answer
What's
at all.
shallow watts?
I don't know.
Can you spell that?
I should not... I can, because he wrote it. Shalawats.
Yeah, that's cheating.
I don't understand what he's talking about. Embarrassed, she is cute and beautiful until now, 40 years later, she does not age. Would they leave you alone if you politely reject them? This is a weird answer. I regret reading this. Oh, it has a definition of shalawat in the answer. A prayer for blessings to the Prophet.
Nice.
Here we go.
Guys, this is what dying feels like.
Verkista Swift. A spirit and I are in love. How can we make love? Here's the answer to it. A spirit and I are in love. How can we make love? I'm not going to answer the question you have posed, but instead pose another one. How do you know it is a spirit? The word spirit is just another word for soul. Thus, is must have been human being once, or might become at some stage. There are so many things of the unseen, and by this I mean entities, beings, etc., that lie about who they are for many reasons. It's happened to me hundreds of times. If it is a benevolent being, he or she will have no problem proving who they are. Where they are from, what being they are, why they came to you, what is their purpose, and generally behaving like an only good human being.
Good human
If anything of the unseen, although we can see them sometimes. This is really funny. If anything of the unseen, although we can see them sometimes, ever lies about anything, then it is malevolent, and you need to ask these questions to be sure. Also, many of what lies in the unseen can manifest themselves so that we can see them, not always for very long, but they can do this if something of the unseen is friendly and wants a relationship, it will show itself, and have no problems in providing full identification. Ghost comes. Here's my driver's license. And,
birth certificate.
yeah. Lastly, do not believe ever that because you are flesh and blood, you are below anything spiritual, or that of the unseen it is simply not true, and often used by malevolent entities to try and control us or exert power over us. If an entity ever tries to do this again, it's not friendly, and do not trust it. I've suffered a lot of pain and suffering from malevolent entities, often posing as good ones. Please treat what I say. Please treat. Stop fucking lying. Please treat what I say as words from someone who has been there, learnt from experience, and the very hard, painful way. Don't just think this is stuff being typed out verbatim from a textbook, although many textbooks will also back up what I say.
I love that answer. That is the answer.
Oh, we're not done. And don't enter it. And don't enter any covenants. It's really not necessary. Again, you wouldn't need to do this with a human being, so don't be fooled on that. 14,000 views that answer has. Oh, there's some comments on this.
Fergisto Swift?
Oh my
Is
gosh.
that Taylor Swift.
We have a couple comments on this, folks.
Brother?
The top comment is, can we talk? I'm currently being stalked by several spirits who won't tell me who they are or what they want. They won't leave.
You know, if I came back as the ghost of Bill Cosby, I'll let you know I'm the ghost of Bill Cosby's eye.
Yeah.
And I'll be very consensual.
Yeah, that's good. God knows the rest of them wasn't. And then the second comment is by being kind and sweet and make sure to listen to their bidding, you have to do whatever they want, like whatever they say. Pay attention or else your life will be bad by a hot, sexy ghosts.
Bad by it? It sounds like you want to be so bad if they're hot and sexy.
And that guy's name is Body.
Body. Well, Body, you're...
More like nobody.
Yeah, I was gonna go there.
Whoa!
You got there before me.
Well, anyways, that's what the internet says about sex. Sex with ghosts, at least.
Yeah.
But I just don't think we should have sex anymore. This is the end of sex. No more sex.
No more sex.
The
So
world's
that's like the end of people. The end of humanization.
It's the end of time. The end of sex. It's the end of it all.
Yeah, there it is, the gay bomb.
It's the gay bomb.
It's
right.
the
No
gay
more
bomb.
sex.
Everybody's gay.
I disagree with Mr. Infowars there just on one point. I don't just mean gay sex, or sex for the purpose of procreation. No sex at all. So no gay sex.
Wow.
No oral sex. No oral sex, like ears. Yeah. No, like born as a boy or born as a girl sex.
Okay.
Only gender. No sex, only gender. From now on.
We just have gender. It's just like, hey girl, I want to have gender with you.
Yeah, and then you like watch like a mediocre film from the last 5 or so years on some streaming service. You should know. Sancho L. Bayleaf.
Oh.
I just doxed you. You're not
doxed
Sancho D.
me
Bayleaf
up
at all.
the butt.
You're Sancho L. Bayleaf.
You dox me up the butt.
But yeah, I guess the point of episode 2, ladies and gentlemen, is just no more sex. This is the end of sex.
Yeah, it's overrated. There's only like about 3 positions you could do anyway.
I only do one of those 3.
What? Doggy?
No.
I mean, you're the lay down type, right? You're the I don't want to participate. I just want to experience.
No, I participate just from a very lazy vantage point.
Yeah. All those calisthenics for what? Just to thrust up.
For optics.
Just to thrust up.
For optics.
Okay. So just to be visually appealing while you lay there.
For optics.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, just don't have any more sex.
Yeah, it's
stupid.
Yeah, it's the end of days anyway.
End of time, end of days, end of sex.
You should
play us out.
Spend your time hanging out with family and playing Sudoku by yourself.
August 12, 2036, heat death of the universe. August 12, 2036, the heat death of the universe. August 12, 2036, the heat death of the universe.
That's pretty close. That's also my birthday, August 12th.
Just dox yourself, too.
Ah, fuck.
First Sancho, then you.
Well, you know.
Who's next?
That's alright, it's just my birthday. It's not... It could be worse. Over and out.